there's something I wonder, right? I wonder. This is something that only occurred to me as a heterosexual man. Did I say that right? Heterosexual man. In the past, I'd say the past few years. I mean, I've always known it. I mean, it's always been apparent, in the back of my mind somewhere. But it's become, it's like it dawned on me, it dawned on me all of a sudden within the past 3 years maybe, that not all women are heterosexual. Let me explain. Basically, you're out, you're on the street, you're in public, you see a woman, and naturally she's good looking, attractive, you may be, it just may be a social gathering, maybe a meeting, maybe a chance, encounter on public transport, you make eye contact, whatever, or, you're somewhere and there's just a woman about, women, and you forget that not all women are heterosexual. Not all of those women are into guys. Not all of those women go for men. You forget. It happened to me, I don't know. I wonder how many guys out there forget when they're approaching women, getting rejected by women, getting blank stares and dismissals from women, whether they realize that she's not being a certain way because it's about you, she doesn't like you, she's just not into men. So she's not wasting her time, she's not wasting yours, she's just not giving you any energy, any attention. She's just not even thinking that way because she's not into men. She is into women. So what you would normally get, say, from a heterosexual woman who is interested in men may be slightly different from what you get from a woman who is not heterosexual and not interested in men whatsoever. She's just not thinking of you in that way. She may smile at you, she may not, She may even say hello, but she's not thinking of you in that way because she doesn't go for men. She's not attracted to men. She's a lesbian. I do wonder how many other men have this awareness about them when they're out in the company of women that they don't know. I do often consider this a lot more now when I'm in the company of a woman that I don't know, her sexual orientation, what she's into. She may be attractive. I'm single. I'm wondering, is she single? She may well be single, but she may well not be into men whatsoever. So I'd be wasting my time pursuing that avenue, going down that road, making advances towards her in that way. That's what I'm saying. And I wonder how many other men have this consciousness about them when approaching women on the street, at social events, at gatherings, wherever it may be, that he happens to bump into a woman or, cross paths with a woman on a train platform, on a bus, at a party, in a shop, at a friend's house. It never used to occur to me that she may be gay, lesbian, not into men, It just never occurred to me until, I'd say the past 3 years, it became more apparent in my mind, when I'm in those situations. Yeah, it just never crossed my mind. I think I would have taken a lot more things less personal back in the day if I had taken that into account more, or if my awareness of it was more at that time as it is now. Because, we're just not living in that type of world where all women are heterosexual and into men, strictly. That's what it is. We live in it. That's it. There's other things going on besides my heterosexuality. That's basically what I'm saying. And guys, tell me, do you, when you are out as a single man or not, I don't know, are you out with this awareness that you see a group of women and, are you aware that there's a possibility that none of that group of 7 women hanging out together, a possibility that they are not straight, that they could be all gay, they could be all lesbians on a night out together, doing their girly lesbian thing and not looking in your direction in that way whatsoever. Couldn't care less whether you're single or not. They couldn't care less whether you're single, gay, straight, or dead. Have you ever thought about that? I'm just curious. Is it just me and my weird mind? I'm sure it's not. But I would love to hear from the guys. Are you aware? What's your awareness like? You know? Because I've only come into this thing recently in the past few years, this understanding, maybe longer, but I'd say the past 3 years, the realization that not all women are looking in my direction as single women. They're looking at my girlfriend, but definitely not looking at me. Looking at everyone else around me that's female, except me. In fact, looks right through me like I'm not there. Not on purpose, just because it's not what they're looking for. So when you're not looking for something, you see everything else. You see what you're looking for. You're looking in the direction of what you're looking for. You're not seeing the thing you're not looking for until you're looking for it. So yeah, I'd be curious to know how many of the guys walk around with this awareness, when they're out, ready to go, where the ladies at, you know what I mean? I wonder how many of them see women and think they're straight, they're into guys, let me see if I can, get in there. Not realizing that, hold on, I've forgotten something. She might not be into men. She may be a lesbian. And I know I'm not the only one. I'm just very curious to know. And women, on that same subject, when you go out and you spot a guy and you're single and you're ready to mingle, do you ever consider in that whole process of that, going up the escalator, he's going one way, you're going the other, you make eyes, do you ever consider that he may be gay? Is that like a thing that's in your head or not? Or you just don't think about that? Because I didn't for a long time. I never thought, hold on, these women are not paying me any attention. They're not even looking in my direction. They're not even glancing this way. Like, am I invisible? No, you're just a man. I'm not interested in men. That's probably what it was, I think now. Didn't used to think that. So it's I find it very interesting. Came to mind, I'm curious. I want to know who goes out as a single person and has that in mind when they're considering, approaching, eyeing up, making eye contact with, thinking about a person that they've had their eye on. Does it cross their mind, in that whole initial process that, they may not be into you because of your gender? Interesting, right? It's just one of those things I never thought of. My awareness in that arena is a lot greater now. I'm just a lot more aware in those situations that I just may not be talking to a straight, heterosexual, into men, likes guys, thinks guys are hot type of woman. Just never crossed my mind before. Just always thought, all women are straight. They're all into me. They all want me. Men, how many of you have overlooked this? When you're out at a club and you see a group of women dancing around their handbag. Did it ever cross your mind that not one of them might be into men? Not one. They may all be a group of lesbians just out at a club enjoying themselves. And actually, they're looking at the same women you're looking at across the room. Has that ever crossed your mind? Let me know. I am curious. At your workplace, there's this new girl just started. You like her. She looks nice. Has it ever crossed your mind in that type of situation that she may not even be into men? I mean, clearly, if there's been nothing that's happened that's indicated to you that fact, have you ever just been thinking, there's a possibility? You're probably thinking, has she got a boyfriend? That's what I think you're thinking. If I think how I was thinking, has she got a boyfriend, but not, has she got a girlfriend? Not, is she into women? There's a thing. Next time you're out and you see a woman, this is for the men now, and the ladies actually. Next time you're out, single people, next time you're out and you see someone that you see or find attractive, looks alright, looks nice, I'm single, maybe they're single. Let me know if you consider that they may not even be straight, the opposite sex, I mean. I'd be very interested to know. Call it a public service announcement to say, be aware that when you see someone you're attracted to of the opposite sex, they may not be interested because they're not into the opposite sex. Not because they think you're ugly, or they're not interested in you, or think you're not worth their time, or you're below them. None of that. They just don't see you in that way because you're not the sex they go for.